Yo, sir, SmashAlot, pull the ledger out. Largest industrialist?
Yeah, we heard the clout. 7.5 trillion rolling monthly through the gate. Still talking like it helping new bros manufacture fate.
You write forum sermons like a Satanist suit.
Industry is hard, let me show you the root.
But the root got tolls and the toll got teeth. Every rig on the shelf got your name underneath.
They say 90% of the public rig game. Every try, mark, whisper got a SmashAlot stain. Maybe rumor, maybe myth, maybe market PvP. But when rigs get expensive, pilots know who they see.
Rig Baron, king of the spread.
Spreadsheet crown sitting heavy on your head. You don't need a blaster, you don't need a fleet. You can't the order book and call the kill complete.
You ain't on grid, you ain't taking that heat. 30 kills on Zeke kill, but you conquered the street. 3 losses in space, but a trillion in squeeze. Station-bound shark in a sea of feet.
You talk about rookies with the mentor's tone, then buy out the ladder and sell back the rungs. Thousands of items, there's profit for all.
Yeah, after they crawl through your regional wall.
You're not teaching industry, you're teaching rent. How every drink gets taxed at 15%. How every new bro fit, every starter hull gets milked by a mogul with the cargo hold full.
Sovereign speculator, trillionist grin. Thirst the console whispers when the spike kicks in. Bitter vets ask,
Who moved the floor?
and Gita just points to your firewall door.
You don't build markets, you build choke points. Grease up the margins and bleed the joints. Call it opportunity, call it supply. But every small producer knows the reason why.
Rig Baron, cold as the void.
Every cheap invention line getting destroyed. You smile on the podcast, polished and clean, but the hangers smell like a margin machine.
Now let me ask what the blogs don't say.
Who stocks the wars when the nullsec drums play?
Who gets the ping before doctrines shift?
Who fills the contract when the fronts need lift?
When line members burn in a toddy grave? Who sells them the rigs for the next whole wave? When dreads feed hard and the SRP runs dry?
Who's counting green while the wrecks still fly?
I'm not saying you got blue list doors.
I'm just asking who the blocks call for.
When coalitions bleed and the kill boards glow.
Whose factories hum in the undertow?
Is it business or is it battlefield tax? Is it neutral trade or block back racks? When simple capsuleers lose billions in flame.
Why does the market always know your name? You don't need sub, you don't need space. You rent the wound and you sell the brace. Every war drum beat, every doctrine ping sounds like coins in the salvage case.
You baited the bots, made 18 bill, pump and dump games with an algorithm kill. No shame in the hustle, I'll give you that part, but don't cosplay charity with the cartel
You
heart.
say free market, I hear lock gate. You say adapt, I hear pay my rate.
You say learn Eve, I say learn this. A monopoly smiles before it tightens its fist.
Structure rigs, ship rigs, whispers and trade. Every damn circuit got a shadow you made. Maybe you left, maybe you stayed. Maybe you pivoted clean, but your ghost still sits in the rigging machine.
You're a lord of the spreadsheet, priest of the stack. Buying competition, then selling it back. No soul in the order, no blood in the claim. Just a wallet with teeth and a sanitized name.
And every time you preach for the new bro class, I hear discount prayers through bulletproof glass. You don't lit them up, you price them out, then call it content when they burn out.
Rig Baron, count what you cost.
Every broken vendor, every margin loss.
They say you own the show.
They say you own the floor.
They say you buy order.
Got locks on the door.
Sir, SmashAlot, check the market logs.
The rookies are learning how to hunt the heart.
They'll flood your line, they'll crash your spread.
They'll make your throne out of undercut red.
So keep your trillions, keep your odds report crown.
Keep your empire